Right, I'm on the main bridge here, Betley Bridge. This is actually Betley Bridge that I'm on. This is obviously the main river, and where I was fishing on my last one was about halfway up, just on the left hand side here, just up there. Now the Chess stream, let's go the other side of the bridge, which is this way, this side. Now the Chess stream comes off the main river just past these trees here next to the bank. It's just the other side of those trees, and it goes up there at an angle. Now we can get to it through here. There's a gate there, but I'm not going to go that way because it's a little bit awkward to get all my gear through there, so we're going to go a different way. I'll show you in a minute. And it comes out somewhere where I've just showed you where I could have got through. But what we're going to do, we're going to go through here, through the gate there on that side of the bank to the river. We're going to drop down, and I think there's a gate somewhere just over there. We're going to go through the gate, stick to the outside by the bushes here, come round here and find our way through somehow over there. So right, let's go. Yeah, so this is the plan anyway. So you've got Betley Bridge there. Now, so I've never fished this before, this end of the Chess stream. So this is the beginning of the Chess stream as it comes off the main river. I'm trying to keep the camera still as best I can. It's not easy, but you see it's quite boggy over there, so I don't really want to be walking through that. So so last one of the season, of the river season, this. So let's try and make the most of it. So I've never fished here before, not this part of the Chess stream. Never even been down here. I think I had a look a few years ago, but I got a funny feeling I was following the wrong stream completely. So yeah, so if we keep to this fence here, the outside here, or the inside of this fence, and don't go wandering across, hopefully we should come to it. Right, yes, that's basically, we go round there, just follow it round, and hopefully we should come to the Chess stream. Yeah, so we followed that round there, and now we're here opposite the gate I just showed you from the Downslink footpath. So we could have come through here, but it would have been blooming awkward. I can't open that gate, so you would have to have carried your bike and all your gear over the gate. So this was a much easier way of getting round. And there's the Chess stream down there. I'm going to be quiet, very quiet on this one if I can, because I know there's chub in there for a fact, and they spook easy. So I'm going to have to be very quiet. So I'm going to get their gear. I'm going to get my gear right on the top here, sort myself out, and we'll see how it goes today for a roving session on the Chess stream on a stretch I've never fished before, right at the beginning, for chub and perch. Good morning everyone, welcome to another one of Alan's Angling Adventures. It's Wednesday the 12th of March, the last session of the river season before it finishes at the end of this week. And today, for the last session of the season, we're going to be after a chub or perch, a perch chub session. And I'll tell you where I am. I am on the Chess stream, but it's a stretch of the Chess stream I've never fished before. This is at the beginning of the Chess stream, at the Betley Bridge, and the Betley Bridge, well, Betley Bridge, you can't see it from here, but it's just over there, behind those trees. So we're on the we're not far away from where the chest stream actually comes off of the main river. So I'm quite excited about this one, and I know there's chub here because they've been seen before on this stream. But I will say one thing: they're easily spooked, and I've had a little look down there because I haven't looked at this before, so I've never been down here. I did come here once, and I think I followed the wrong stream, so I've never, I've never actually saw this stream before. I've never explored it, so it's all new to me. So I've had a quick look down there. It's quite low, but there are some deeper spots which I'm going to try, but it's quite clear as well in places, so I'm going to have to be very quiet. So I'm doing my introduction way up on the bank, away from the actual stream itself. Before I carry on with telling you what I'm doing today, I'd just like to thank you all very much for subscribing to my fishing channel. I've hit 500 subscribers now, which is, for me, unbelievable. Never thought I'd get that amount of subscribers, so thank you very much to every one of you for subscribing to my fishing channel, and I hope that I can catch some nice fish at some point on the river. But I'll keep trying, keep going, and we'll see how it goes. So this is the last one, and we're after a chub or a perch today. And I've got my link ledger set up on my Omni feeder rod. I won't show it to you. You know what it is. It's the normal fare. Bait wise, I've got worms in there. Definitely going to need those today. And I've got some liquidised bread again, which I'm going to knock up in a minute and put a bit of that in various swims. There's not loads of swims, and some of it is very, very narrow, but it's you can't see the bottom in places, so it's worth having a dabble. But I think the best spots are just up here by the bridge itself, and you'll see it in a minute. But I am going to have to keep my voice right down once I get down there, because as I say, if there is anything down there, they're going to be easily spooked. So you might have to switch your volume up on your device if you're watching it, if you can't hear me properly. So anyway, weather-wise, I'm actually surprised. I thought there was going to be a biting northeasterly wind today. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not bad at all. I mean, it may pick up a bit later, but it's not bad at all, and there's a lot of cloud about, which is what I wanted. So anyway, for the last one of the season, we'll see how this one goes for a perch or a chub. I'm going to have a cup of tea, get set up, and I'll see you down there in a minute. That's what I've got, liquidised bread. I mean, what chub could, honestly resist this? I mean, it's just right, innit, for chub. If there's one down there, of course, but we'll see in a minute. Yeah, I forgot to say, you probably know anyway, but I've got Warbutons bread for the hook, as I say, along with worms. There we go. Now, time-wise, it's nearly 10 to 10 now. We're going to be here till, I'm not sure yet, we'll see how it goes. I might be here till around 4, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not too sure how many swims I can fish. I've had a bit of a wander up, but as I say, it does get very, very narrow. But as I say, we'll start off by the bridge, and we'll see how it goes. I don't want to waffle on too much, but I have just baited all the swims up. I've just poured myself a cup of tea, so I think I'll let that just settle down a little. No, give it 10 minutes before I actually start fishing it. As I say, I'm hoping I'm going to target chub and perch. They're the two species, but obviously I don't really know what else is in here. There's bound to be, well, there could well be roach in here. It'd be lovely if there is, but as I say, we might get something, we might not get anything. But it's exciting when you fish somewhere that you've never fished before. I've never fished this part of the chest stream. Obviously, as you know, if you watch my videos, I have fished the chest stream, but that's a lot further up than this is. This is, as I say, right by Beckley Bridge, where it comes off the main river. I mean, there are a couple of other really good-looking swims the other side of the Downslink footpath here, just behind those trees, where it actually literally comes off the main river. But we're going to concentrate this side of the bridge today, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, as I say, this is the first time I've fished it here, but I may well fish it, well, probably will next season, if I think it's good, we'll see how it goes. So that's it really. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, and stop waffling on, and we'll get down there and start fishing. Oh, as I say, I'm going to have to be very, very quiet here. So I do apologise if you can't hear me properly. That's where we're going to start anyway. We go down here. I'll give you a shot of what it looks like. Look. So it's very, very shallow over there. In places, very shallow. But there are some deeper holes, especially over there, which is where I'm going to start off. Yeah, look, there's the downslink up there, the footpath up there, and Betley Bridge is just up there. Well, just up further. So we're gonna target round here first. That's got it. That's got it. I'll say we'll give it about 10-15 minutes in each swim. Very, very pleasant as far as the weather's concerned today. We've had a couple of casts, nothing yet in this particular swim. We'll give it another 5 minutes, and we'll move round a bit and get nearer the bridge on the next one. Well, I've just moved along into the second swim now. No sign of anything yet. That is very, very pleasant. Would it be great if I could finish the season off with a chub? That'd be great. Not bothered about what size it is, as long as I could get one. Yeah, that'd be great. Just had a bite. Just had a bite. I switched the camera off, so you missed it. Right, okay. I don't know whether I'll get another chance. Definitely a bite on bread flake. Right, that's gave me a bit of hope. That has gave me some hope. I wish I had the camera on then. The trouble is I can't keep it on all the time because the battery ran out. It wasn't a big pull round or anything, but it was a pull. Right, that shows there's fish down there, so that's encouraging. Yeah, that was definitely a bite, no doubt about that. Chances are I've spooked it. So I've got my hands right by the end of the rod, so that if it does go, I can take it quick. Unlike the other day, when I had that bite on the first cast and I wasn't ready for it. As I say, I might well have spooked whatever it was. Well, we'll give it another 5 or 10 minutes in this swim, and then we'll start moving the other way, away from the bridge. I'll try a few more, and then once we've done a few more swims with breadflake, we'll come back here and fish it with worms. So far, up to now, I've had one bite. So it don't take much to spook these fish, places like this. There we go, slight touch there. I don't know if you picked that up, where the camera picked up, it just dropped back a bit. It might not have been a fish. Give it another couple of minutes, and then we'll move on, move into a different swim. Just the one bite at the moment. As I say, it don't take much to spook these chub, these fish, in places like this. Sometimes you never quite know with a bite whether to strike or whether to leave it. I mean, that bite I got the other day that you might have seen when I first cast out, I probably should have struck on that straight away. As soon as it went, I struck on it. This one wasn't like that. It was sort of like that. Maybe I should have left it. Maybe I should have let it develop. Right, around into the next swim now. I'm not fishing yet. Now this swim is a bit awkward for me to get the camera right down there, so I want to keep the camera back here, and we'll play it from there. So the summary of the situation so far: I've been fishing for roughly about 50 minutes, and at the moment no fish but one bite. A bit of interest, like that. Better switch the camera off, otherwise I'm going to use all my battery up, so if anything happens I'll get back to you. Well, it's just gone 11:15. I've done 3 or 4 swims here. I'm going to give them a rest. Nothing else here. I've had 2 bites. I've had one proper bite and one where it was just little, like that, little taps here. But I'm going to move around a bit now. Now the next couple of swims I do are very, very narrow. I know some people might look at them and think I wouldn't bother fishing there, but I'm going to give it a go because they are slightly deeper holes. You can't see the bottom because I think to find some other really good swims I've got to walk a fair way up. I really don't want to go too far up today, so I'll probably concentrate around here. But at least I've had some bites. But we'll give a couple of swims a go just round the bend here. I'll see you in a minute. As you can see, it's very, very narrow and shallow. I really wouldn't bother down there, but there are little slightly wider areas and deeper pools just round here. I'm going to keep my voice down now. Yeah, just down here. Just maybe, you can't see the bottom down there. And there's a bit of an undercut on the bank down there. You never know, there might be something sitting down there. So let's give it a go. And also on this bend here as well. So it's worth giving these little spots a go. Just 5 or 10 minutes, because you never know. As I say, I know you can more or less jump across these stretches like this, but there are some undercuts, some cover over the far bank, and they are deeper pools of water, so there is a chance something might be in there. Right, we're back where we started. I've baited these swims up again, and we'll give it another go on breadflake before we change to worm. As I say, very pleasant place to fish. I've still got to try worms, so there's hope there. It's 5 to 12 now. Blimey, there's a rare sight. I mean, 1 or 2 people that watch my videos have commented on this, that you never see any ducks on this river or in this strip up here. Well, there's one just round there. No more bites yet, nothing to speak of at all. But we live in hope. I'll try a couple more swims on breadflake, and then we'll try these swims here on worms. Right, nothing to report yet. Andrew's here now. He's fishing up much further, way past Beckley Bridge. Let's hope he can catch something, as we strive to try and catch a chub on the last one of the season for us. Well, for me it is anyway. Nothing yet. It's 12:15. I'm gonna give it another couple of chucks on the breadflake, and then I think I'm gonna switch to worms. Earlier that I know there's definitely chub in here. Andrew had a look round in here a few days ago, just to suss it out, look around, see what it was like, and he actually saw a chub. He spooked it, and a decent sized one as well, apparently. You could see this. He said you could see the silt off the bottom where it had moved as well. Of course, it's finding where they are, isn't it? I think he's trying in the main river today. I'm not sure whether he's chub fishing or pike fishing, I'm not sure. He did have a pike out the other day. Right, it's 1 o'clock, I've just had a bit of dinner. So what I'm going to do now, I've gone round baiting up all the swims yet again, and I'm going to go through them all, fishing again, all down here by the, near the bridge on worm, and we'll see if we can winkle something out on that. Okay, we're on worm now. See if we can get some bites on this. by God, these, I don't know what it is, but these streams have been so hard this season. This has been, for me, this has been the worst season on these streams to try and catch a chub. I think next season I should certainly stick to the main river rather than the streams. See if I can get one on there. So at least I did get some chubby bites the last time I fished here, before I fished at Betley. I think what I might do, once I've exhausted these swims, if there's no bites, what is it, it's nearly 20 past 1 now, what I might do is gather all my gear up, and it's a bit of a pain, I know, but I might go around the other side of the bridge where the river, the main river, actually comes onto the stream. There's a couple, 2 or 3 good looking swims around there. It's a bit of a pain, I've got to get all my gear around there, but if there's nothing happening here, and there isn't at the moment, then that's what I might do while I've still got time. I'll give it another 45 minutes to an hour here and see if I can pick up any bites. If not, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I can't exhaust these swims any more than I've done. I really have gave them a really good go, but there's no sign of anything. We'll try one more spot in a minute, which is just down a bit further nearer the bridge, and that'll be the last one. Then I'm gonna, while I've still got quite a bit of time, gather all my stuff together and go the other side of the bridge and try them swims round there. Right, back on the bread flake again to give it one more go. 5 minutes, and then we'll pack up here and we'll move round to the other side of the bridge where the stream and the river meet each other, and we'll give it a go there for the last couple of hours. Right, I'm not going to waste any more time. There's nothing happening here at all, so I'm going to get all my stuff gathered up. It's going to take a little while, and I'm going to get round the other side of the bridge and we'll try for the last couple of hours round there, and yeah, see how that goes. So I'll see you around there in a minute. Right, I'm now around the other side of Betley Bridge now, so I'm going to start off but in the mouth of the river, where the chest stream comes off of the main river itself. We'll start there, and then there's 2 or 3 swims we can try along here up to the bridge. There's a couple of other anglers fishing right next to Betley Bridge. They hadn't had nothing, so yeah, it's a bit of a struggle again by the looks of it, but let's try here and we'll see if we can winkle something out on this last session of the river season. Right, not fishing yet, but this is, I might give it a go down here, which is actually in the main river down here. Nice bit of slack in there as well, and then oh, here we go. Right, and then over here. No, nothing for you there. Down here maybe, and then we'll try 2 or 3 swims up there in the stream itself. So let's see how this goes. We'll give it a go here for 10-15 minutes, then into that swim there to my left where there's some slack, and then do 2 or 3 swims up the stream to the bridge. Well, nothing in that swim, so let's try here. So we've got a nice bit of slack here in front of us. We'll start off. I think we'll start off on worm on this one. Let's see. We're going to go into the mainstream again now, so let's try it now. I think the first swim we'll have a go at, it's a bit awkward, but it does look a bit, you know, chubby. It's down here, if I can get in there. Yeah, down there. Right, let's have a go here, shall we? As good a place as any. The only problem is you ain't got any room to strike really. Give it a go. This is tricky, this is. Well, I'll just update you as to what's been happening. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. So I'm fishing around the other side of the bridge now. I've fished the 2 or 3 swims, but we've just had a heavy shower. So I was unable to film anything, but there wasn't anything to film anyway. So I'll show you where I am now. And Betley Bridge is through those trees there. I've tried 2 or 3 swims down here and nothing yet. This is where I am now. I'll try a worm in a minute. Well, I'll put you in the picture. It's 3:15. We've had several showers, so I've been unable to film anything. Nothing much has happened, but I have just had 1 or 2 bites on breadflake in this swim. We're actually fishing the main river now, just before the mouth of the river goes into the chest stream there. So I'm fishing here, a nice bit of slack area, and I've had a couple of bites on breadflake. So for me now, it's desperation time to try and get something out to stop a blank on the last one of the season. I'm going to stay here for another hour or 2 and try and see if I can get something, because I am getting 1 or 2 bites. I actually saw a fish top as well to the left of me earlier, which is a rare sight at the moment. Just been speaking to Andrew, he hasn't had nothing yet. He's fishing just up the river to the left of me. I definitely did have a bite. I think we're going to get another shower in a minute, so I will have to put the camera away, I'm afraid. I'm on breadflake, as I say. Just a couple of taps there. I still hope I can get something. There we go. There we go. Yes. Right, don't lose it. Oh, God almighty. I tell you, I don't know, I must be cursed. I tell you, unbelievable. I tell you, this. I mean, it wasn't anything big, but it was a fish. The trouble is, I'm using quite a sizable hook here, size 8. Oh, there's a bit of hope anyway. So I'm getting a bit of action here now. But we are going to get another shower in a minute. Hope we can get another chance. The thing is, I get so blooming excited when I do get one on there. I'm getting some touches again on bread flake. They don't look like chub though. I think Andrew's just packing up. Well, I don't believe this. I've finally nailed one. Look at this, look, a cracking roach. Look at that, and I'll tell you what, I've got Andrew to thank for this, because he actually put the bread on the hook for me. Look at that. Beautiful roach. Oh, it was. Look at that, a cracking roach. Wants to escape. That is a beautiful roach. Well, I've saved a blank anyway, thanks to Andrew. Great stuff. Right, we're off the mark. It's a bit late in the day, just gone 4 o'clock. But look at that, I can't stop looking at it. It's a cracking roach, that is. That really is. That must have been what I lost earlier, one of them, because I think there must be a shoal of them out on the corner. So off the mark with a roach. Let's see if we can get another one. Great stuff. Not the target species, but I'll take it. There we are. Great. Well, I just had another bite, so there's obviously a shoal of them down there. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there.
Wait till it goes for it.
Looks roachy again. Yeah, she's still there. Oh Christ! See that, Andrew?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Flipping best part of the day now. I wish I'd come. I know it hasn't been that great, but I wish I'd. I'm going to fish on this spot again. I think it's quite good here. Just this particular spot. Yeah, she's still there. She's still there. Ah. No, the roach is still there. Still getting a few taps. Definitely feel those temperatures dropping though. What was it, 4:15? I'm going to give it till 5 o'clock. She's still there, mate. No. At least there's a bit of action now, a bit of excitement. Yeah, I reckon that roach must have been, I reckon it was about 3/4 of a pound.
Yeah.
That roach.
I said about that.
Yeah. I'm still getting bites here. Andrew's just gone now. Yeah, he's just showed me how he puts the bread on, which was different to how I was doing it. And come up trumps. Brilliant. I'm still getting bites here, so there's still roach out there, and they're definitely roachy bites. Now he was showing me how he puts the bread on when he goes mullet fishing. And it worked a treat, saved a blank. I say it was a nice roach that was. It was about 3/4 of a pound. It's 4:25 now. I'm going to stick it out till 5 o'clock and see if we can't winkle out a second roach or something, second fish. But what I'm going to do, because the battery, the memory in this camera must nearly have run out, so I'm going to get my other camera set up. Right, I've got my other camera set up now. So I'm not, it's up past 4, I'm not packing up yet. Nice bit of fluff. Right. See if we can get another one of these roach. I know it's not the target species today, but certainly not going to complain at that. Yeah, it was a lovely roach. Probably possibly the biggest roach I've had on the river. I've never had one of a pound yet on the river, and that was, I reckon that was 3/4, about 3/4. So those old temperatures have dropped. Yeah, there's something there again. Look, still there. Very roachy. Yeah. They definitely like this bread flake, these roach. Still a bit of interest. There we go. No. It's knowing when to strike and when not to strike, innit? There we go again, look. I'm just letting the fish peck away at that bread until it gets to the hook. I should certainly remember this spot because it does seem a good spot here for roach. And when I say that, it might well be the biggest roach I've had on the river. Yeah, we're going to give it till 5 o'clock. It's nearly 22 now. Still getting some bites there. Is it on there? No, it's not. It's not on there. I'm going to have another couple of chucks and then that's going to be my lot. About another 15 minutes. Right, this is the last chance, last cast now. I'm going to call it a day. It's 10 to 5. I've got to pack up. Here we go. I've had plenty of bites in this swim, so I wasn't anticipating on going onto the main river, but there was nothing in the stream at all. So I've only ever fished this side of the bridge. This is about the second time I've fished it over the other side of the bank. When I first started filming, although I wasn't filming seriously. That's the only time I've fished this side of the Betley Bridge. Yeah, it's just gone 5 to 5. There's a bite there. The roach is still there. This is my last attempt now, my last cast, whatever happens. So I will just leave it for a bit, see if anything develops from it. For those old temperatures dropping now. Yeah. It's not on there. Not on there. Should have waited. Oh, blimey. Ah. Oh, Jesus, I can't go yet. That looked a bit more chubby, actually. Oh God, I just cannot go. I cannot go home yet. Not while I'm getting these bites like this. That looks a bit more chubby looking, that did. Let's have one more go, shall we? One more go. The last scraps of bread here. One more. There's definitely some fish down there. That looked more like a pool. I'll have to remember this spot next season. Looks a good spot for roach. And I've got a feeling that roach could be my PB on the river. Not in the lakes. I've had them of a pound in the lakes before, but not in the river I haven't. And that one a pound, but I reckon it went about 3/4. There's something there again. This is the last chance this time to get a second. Well, it's 5:10 now, virtually packed up, called it a day now. So a summary of the last session on the river this season. Started off this morning on the chest stream. I had one bite, maybe I might have had two, I'm not sure, but I definitely had one bite right at the beginning on breadflake, and that was it. I've done as many swims as I could there really, but nothing. So I've moved round to the other side of Betley Bridge, nothing in the stream, but then I decided for the last couple of hours to fish just before the river goes into chest stream on the corner here, and I had a cracking roach of about 3/4 pound. Probably the best roach I've had on the river. I haven't had any of a pound, and this one, I reckon this one looked about 3/4. I should have weighed it really, but it looked about 3/4, so I'll give it 3/4. And that was it really. I had plenty of bites there, but that was the only one I could get. I lost one earlier before that, as you saw, and I reckon that was a roach as well. So in the end, you know, at least I didn't blank and I caught a fish, which was nice. So that's the last one of the river season. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed fishing up here today, and I've enjoyed fishing on the river throughout the season, and let's hope next season I can catch some decent fish. I say this season, the first half of it started off really good. Second half of it has been really tough, really tough. So you know, that's the way it goes, I suppose. So I'd like to thank all my subscribers once again. 500 subscribers, I'm really well pleased with that, and thank you to every one of you that has subscribed to my fishing channel. It's all river fishing, apart from in the close season when I shall be fishing a few ponds or lakes. So I look forward to that, bit of a change. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your own angling. Definitely do that, and thank you once again for subscribing to my videos and pressing the like button. There will be a video coming out as well in the close season, an update on all the best fish I've caught on the river, just to let you know, show you what fish I have caught, the best of them anyway. An update on the one I put out a little while ago, or some time ago. So yeah, once again, enjoy your own angling. Thank you for subscribing, pressing the like button, and I'll see you again on the next one, which will be in the close season on a pond or a lake. Bye for now.